had an experience this week which taught me so much about what society is all about, and indeed an amazing insight into Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah. Our car packed up this week on the highway, overheated, had to get towed all the way to the garage, to the musachnik, the mechanic. And he looks at the car and he spends a day and he comes back to me and he says he's not sure if the engine's gone or the head of the engine. The next day he says it's the engine's gone. It's going to cost you 12,000 shekels to fix. 12,000 shekels. I don't even know if we can sell the car secondhand for that amount of money. I thought to myself, do I trust this person? What do I know about the car? The carburetor's gone, the engine's gone, the brake plugs, a million and one things. Who of us are experts in the car? The mechanic has us where he wants us. What do? Came down to one thing. Do I trust this guy? How do I know about him? How many people in my neighborhood use him? Is this a person I can trust? Or I don't need to close up the car, take it somewhere else and get a second opinion even of that mechanic. How much do I trust? It made me realize that everything in life, so much of interpersonal relationships, come down to trust. In the book by Stephen Covey, an amazing book, over 2 million copies sold, Stephen Covey says, the operating system for human relationships is trust. When there is trust and reliability, nothing happens quicker and nothing happens in the most cost-effective way. Being a trustworthy person, be it the doctor that we want to go to and tells us that we need certain procedures, God forbid, or whatever it might be. Do we trust the person? Are they the best? Who's told us about them? Are we going to put our life in their hands? How much trustworthiness is there? That's exactly what happened in this week's Parasha before Matan Torah. We all know that we can that in Parashat Mishpatim next week, which Rashi says actually happened chronologically this week before we received the Torah. We all said Na'aseh v'nishma, we will do, and then we'll understand. Really, the Talmud in Masechet Shabbat Daf Peichet 88 says that one of the Sadducees came to Rava and says, "What is it with you people? How did you say we will? How did you commit yourselves to all types of commandments, a change of lifestyle, not even knowing what God was going to tell you?" He says this is the most haphazard, irrational way of behaving. You don't know what God's going to say and you're prepared to turn your life upside down? How do you do such a thing? The answer is the speed of trust. This wasn't a God who we didn't know. This was a God of the Jewish people for generations. This was a God who came and saved the Jewish people with 10 different plagues only weeks before, and then split the sea and displayed a level of reliability and trustworthiness that was able to transform our lives. And yes, when this God was going to tell us what he wanted from us, we were prepared to go with it. Why? Nothing works more powerfully and speedily than the speed of trust. When there's trust, amazing things happen. May we all in our personal, interpersonal lives be able to develop this operating system, to be trustworthy people that people can rely on. And if we become those type of people, we can develop relationships in the world where there is trust and trustworthiness. And when people can rely on us, when they have emun, they have belief in us, then emunah, faith and belief, is throughout society, and nothing happens in a better, more transformative way than when there is the speed of trust. Shabbat Shalom.